Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Theresa here with the critters and...
Bradley.
Can I show that in a few minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. But I come on here real quick. As those of you know that are friends with me on Facebook and stuff, that Brad's mother did pass away Saturday about 5:30 Mountain Standard Time, which is 7:30 here. And so her suffering is over and stuff. She'd been in hospice for, a little over 3 weeks. And so we're glad that her suffering is over with and stuff. But it's hard because, we miss her. Brad's going through, grieving time, as anybody would who lost their mother. And she was more of a mother to me than my own mother. And the thing I always loved about her is that she accepted me no matter what size I was. And that was something I was not used to. Because even though my mom is a large woman, and I mean it runs in my family, as far back as I know, just really berated me and didn't want to go places with me a lot of times and stuff. So it was so nice that Lorraine called me her daughter and always, she wanted me. I went to a Christmas party with her at her work, and she just enjoyed having me around. I mean, we have our differences at times, as any family does, and I sat here kind of feeling like I shouldn't say anything because that's Brad's family. And then Brad come in and goes, well, you've been married to me for 31 years, so, you're definitely part of the family. It's like, he's right. So, I wanted to show a quick, is that okay with you if I show a picture of your mom?
Yeah.
Maybe I just want to ask, because,
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, sweetie.
I'll show you guys a picture of her that, as soon as I find it.
Oh, I sent a text to you and Susan.
Yeah?
And that pic is in in that text.
Okay. Let me see. Oh. This is a picture of his mom. And in later years, she let her hair grow gray and stuff. But yeah, that was a picture of his mom. You can tell that she is from Hawaii. But I think you can tell that she's from some tropical paradise. But anyway, that was his mom. Our mom.
Our mom.
And so, yeah, I mean, you think you're prepared for it, but you never really are, even though you're sitting there waiting. Brad had predicted his mom would pass away on August 3rd because that was his dad's birthday. And the way Brad said it, and he said it the day before, I was like, okay, sometimes he and I get these premonitions about things. And, if either of us say something, we're usually right. And, and the funny thing is I had just prayed about an hour before he told me that his mom would have a smooth passing and that she would be in no more pain and stuff. And then he told me that, and yeah, she did. She passed away on his dad's birthday. So, and the funny thing is they were divorced, and then they spent all the time together. It was the funniest thing. It's like they both had their own houses, but they were always together. They went on trips together. They rode together. They were always, together. So, they loved each other and were good friends. And it is what it is. So she's cremated, and they'll have a small memorial service the end of August. You know, Brad's not going to fly out to it because we just can't afford it. You know, uh, it's like we just picked up prescriptions today, and it's like, you know, anybody wants to donate, there's my PayPal me. You don't have to, but yeah, like this week, Brad definitely is taking this week off from the job hunt because his mind just not right there, of course. And but you know, everything is so expensive. I mean, all we did was we did mail the hats, and then we went to Promised Land, and I'm going to show you guys that in a few minutes. And then we went and picked up prescriptions and the cost of our injectables. We both use two different kind of injectables for our diabetes, and the cost was raised. So it's like, holy moly. But anyway, it is what it is, and I'm sure that, you know, it seems like we always are provided for, you know, that God puts it in different people's hearts that maybe they want to help for a little bit. You know, things will get better here in a while, but, you know, right now it's just kind of like, you just hold on. I can do the weather real quick. I'm sorry it's scattered, you guys. I'm sure you understand. I'm still not really sleeping. I had 2 hours of sleep, so, you know, but it was important that we got out of the house today. And you feel a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, did what we did. It's 88 degrees right now. Feels like 96. 40% chance or 30% chance of rain today. Humidity is at 62%. Hi, kitty kitty. Wind is 6 miles per hour from the west. Sunrise was at 6:58 a.m. I was awake for that. And sunset will be at 8:28. And tomorrow is 40% chance of rain. Oh my goodness. What are you doing, Miss Thing? Are you happy? So while I'm petting this cat, tell us, you have anything you'd like to say about your mother and all of that, honey?
I mean, I don't know that I've said it to these nice people, but you know, the hardest part is, you know, it's coming, and no matter how much you prepare yourself, it's still so painful, and such a sense of loss, such a sense of grief, you know. And she hasn't been my mom for probably 4 or 5 months now. I mean, you know, she's been there, but you know, that's not the person that raised me. And you know, it was one of those things where part of me felt like I should go up there, but I knew we couldn't afford it. And by the time I would have gotten up there, I would have gone in and she wouldn't have recognized me.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. You
And
know,
since
it's
there's some sibling fighting,
yeah.
we felt it was best that Brad not be there too, because I can't bail him out. Not have the money to bail you out.
Yeah,
that
is true.
I just don't. I don't have the money to bail him out.
Yeah.
Not saying he would go and do anything, you know, violent or anything, but there's a lot of disgruntled or some disgruntled people that are trying to make things difficult. You know.
Yeah.
But she was a nice lady. She welcomed me and the girls with open arms into the family. She was so excited because the girls were her first grandchildren. You know, and Brad legally adopted them. And, I mean, right away, she had this laundry basket that she'd gone out and bought toys and stuff for the girls. So when they came over to her apartment. She lived in an apartment at that time that they had stuff to play with. And she was just so thrilled to have the grandkids and stuff. You know, and, you know, if anything, she tried too hard to fix stuff for people. And, you know, she just, the hardest thing is, and we talked to her for a few times, you know, you could tell as it progressed that she was having a harder time talking, is one of the things. This disease, I can't remember what it exactly is called, mimics Parkinson's disease very closely. But she got to a point where she couldn't talk and you couldn't understand her. And you could tell she was so frustrated when she was trying to talk to you on the phone, you know. Um, uh, so, you know, I know she's up there able to, she's just, I always believe that when somebody passes, they're just fully healed, you know, and stuff. But yeah, it's just, it's been hard, you know, especially for Brad. And,
Yeah. Well,
you know,
just, you know, I mean, logically, you know that they're not going to be there forever.
mhm.
But, you know, when the realization hits that they're not going to be there forever, you know, it's always very, very painful, you know.
You know, yeah, I mean, because when you really think about it, you think they're just not, no longer there
Yeah.
in a physical sense at all. I mean, she hasn't been there at least for the last 4 months, really.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, for the last month and stuff, I mean, she got where she didn't really recognize people and stuff. But, you know, she's just gone.
That's probably Susan.
Yeah, you're going to have to go, why don't you go in the bedroom and deal with that, okay?
Oh, yeah, I will.
Yeah, please, why don't you go call her?
Well, no, when newcomer calls.
Newcomer's calling?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue this.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
I'm going to pause you guys for just a second. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. Sorry, we're back. It was a funeral home calling about something. Brad will take care of that when they call back. Doing this long distance has not been an issue because they've been able to email Brad the forms necessary because, you know, everybody has to sign off, and the 4 siblings. And so we're just taking care of stuff like that. What was I talking about before that?
Oh, just talking about Mom and
Mm-hmm.
how she accepted you and the girls so quickly. And
Like I said, we had our differences over the year, like anybody does. But, you know, she knew. And, I mean, everything was fine, and we had worked everything out and stuff. And I also believe that, me personally, I believe that when somebody passes, what if you had any issues with them, or you wondered if they knew that you loved them, etc., that all of that, I just believe that they understand everything once they pass and stuff. Like my grandmother, I wondered and pondered if she knew how much I loved her, because there were circumstances where I didn't come around for a while before she passed, because there was an individual that had really lied about me and made things just, I won't go into it, but uh, and then there were so many nurses and stuff there. I didn't feel like it was really my grandparents' house anymore, and then I really could go over there and just, you know,
be you.
yeah. And I wondered if she knew how much I loved her and stuff. And then it's like, you know, I really do believe that when a person passes, that they know, you know. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys a few things that we picked up there at, sorry, I got to turn the fan on, at Promised Land, and I'm going to show you guys some hats. Can I see your tripod?
Mhm. I'm guessing this has never been used.
Brad picked this up at Promised Land for $5. I don't know how to, does it go down or no?
It does.
Okay. But anyway, it's still got the tag on it. It's this kind. Brad's been looking for this because he has a Canon camera that he was wanting to do more photographs from, and I often work from the photographs that he takes, and I really love that, and so does he. And so he has been looking for, this is a Calamar, but yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think it's ever been used.
Yeah, isn't that nice? So he got that tripod for $5. And show you guys what I got, what I was thrilled. This whole bag of craft was $4. We even waited for the one lady to check us out because, they usually give me a really good deal on craft stuff. So they did. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packages of the wood wicks for candles. When you're pouring candles. These I looked up, and these run $8.99 per package. Now I got like I said, I got all 6 of these. Let me show you what else I got. I got 3 skeins. Some of it's been used, but so I got 3 skeins of yarn. That's all it had. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bottles of fabric paint. Now, you probably might think, fabric paint? Well, I like to use these, mix them with acrylic and use them. So, I got all of that with the candle wicks and stuff for $4 this whole bag. So, I can't complain about that at all. And then I wanted to show you guys, even with all this going on, I'm still making hats, because that's kind of my, how do you put that? Kind of my...
Escapism?
Yeah, my escapism. Can you grab those 2? There's one painting on the floor by the, no, I'm not going to show the paintings yet. Never mind, honey.
Okay.
Because I want to show those ones I have them listed. I did finish a painting. I am enjoying having the painting out in the kitchen. The biggest thing is we tend to set food items on my table, and it's just like, but, we'll get it handled. But yeah, I've been making hats still. Not sure. We may have to take a small break from shipping because we're just broken out there, And I'm sure you guys understand. We'll let you guys know if we do or not. But I'm still making hats. So got this one.
I like that.
Made that one last night. So this part here I combined 2 different yarns. So I made that, and then there's this one. So this one is a small adult. This one is a toddler size. And then this is also a toddler size. Brad really likes this design up here. And then this is a small adult also. And then this is a newborn. And then this is a medium-sized adult. So that's what I have made right now. I see 6. Because the bigger ones take a little longer, of course. But yeah, my kind of escapism kind of my nesting routine or whatever is I usually go back in the bedroom about 10 o'clock. I have literally a laundry basket with yarn that I'm working from, and I'll have like maybe 2, 3 different looms, and then I have assorted yarns and my hook and assorted scissors and buttons and stuff, and then I usually have like my pills and my phone. What else do I have in there? Headphones maybe, and
I think I saw the kitchen sink in there.
did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we carry it from the front room to the bedroom, and then from the bedroom to the front room. But it has all my stuff. So, you know, uh, but I get back there and I use my tablet and I watch Netflix and usually, or sometimes YouTube videos, and I have the headphones on, and it's just kind of my that relaxation time, and I need that.
It's your own little special world.
Yeah, I need that, and Brad knows that because I might be out here. I loom all throughout the day. I mean, if I'm sitting for a few minutes, a lot of times I'll pick up my loom, and but yeah, come about 10 o'clock, maybe 11 o'clock if it's really pushing it. Sometimes I'll go back early.
Yep.
Especially if I know Brad's got some TV programs coming on or something, I'll go back. I'll go back there early, or if I'm just real tired. But yeah,
Well, it was a few days ago. You went back about 8:30.
yeah, yeah. Well, I think that was the night that the battle box was coming on, and I don't know. Maybe I just feel tired or something. Yeah, we haven't finished watching Stranger Things yet because we were watching it the night we got the call. And it's kind of funny, you get a call like that, and it just kept running and stuff, and so we're going to have to watch that episode over. But we just haven't really felt like it. I mean, Brad's been real quiet, and I know that's a sign that he's grieving. He and his mom were very close. His mom basically raised all the kids because his dad was usually gone. And out of town working and stuff. So, and Brad being the oldest, yeah, he had her the longest.
Yeah.
I always tell him that. One of my favorite memories, and I think it's important to talk about your favorite memories. Is she taught me how to make malasadas. Did I say it right?
Mm-hmm.
Which are the Portuguese donuts.
Mm-hmm.
And I was the first one to have the recipe from her and stuff, and I remember she came over. We were living in this apartment, and she came over, and Susan and the boys came over. It was just the 2 boys at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and we made malasadas all day, and it was a nice time. I enjoyed it. She'd come over. I might be making cookies or whatever. She'd come over and talk and stuff, and you know, I really enjoyed that. The girls used to torment her with Beetlejuice. It's not like any scary movies at all, and Beetlejuice just,
Pushed her button.
I remember one time that she was watching them, and we didn't know it, and we dropped them off at those one apartment at the last apartment she was at before she was back in the house.
Yeah.
And I didn't know it, and this is VHS time. Is the girls brought that movie with them, trying to get her to watch it. She never did watch it. But yeah, she's in a good place now. But we will sure miss her. It's just hard to think that she's just
not there.
Yeah, she's not there. That's hard because you wish that maybe one more time you could have a conversation, or ask them a question. You know, she was so cute, though. Um, the first time that we talked to her after she had, initially thought maybe she had a stroke or something, and no, she didn't. She got her Hawaiian accent back really strong, and she didn't even realize it.
No,
and
she
then,
didn't.
and then again later on, remember there for a while, because then she went back to she was normal, and then right before she really started losing her speech,
Yep.
she went back to the Hawaiian accent.
Oh, yeah.
And it was so cute. Her sister Merle is having a hard time with, you know, 'cause they were close and stuff. And Merle still lives in Hawaii, Aunt Merle. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just trying to give Brad time and space, but still make sure just kind of lure him back into, you know.
I'm trying to keep it all together.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I know. You don't have to, though.
I know.
You know. You don't have to.
Yeah.
And if you cry real hard, Charlie, come and lick your face.
Yes, he will.
I was crying Saturday night. I was doing okay for a while. And then it just really hit me. And gosh, I must have cried for how long?
For a while.
And, you know, it even went into the ugly cry people. You know, with the snotty nose and, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and every time I thought I was about done, then I, you know.
Wind up for round 3.
Yeah, I just, you know, I really loved her. I really, really loved her. I mean, she was, you know. But we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Everything will work out, you know, financially and health-wise and all of that. We did move our doctor's appointment because it was supposed to be next Monday. And, you know, it was like, okay, we both come from very addictive families. Very addictive, which I think most American now is.
I think so.
You know, but alcohol and drugs. Not us, but family members. Like, that have passed and stuff. And some that are alive, but I'm not going to call them out. And so for us, since we've been so hyper aware of the damage and stuff that drugs and alcohol do, we both have turned to food in our life, obviously. And I know right now, and you know, Brad's not being super bad with the eating. He could be a lot worse. He could be a lot worse. And I'm sure he would like to be a lot worse right now.
I mean, I feel like I'm being super bad.
Oh, no, not really. I had bought him a bag of trail mix when we bought some groceries because, and it's it's like $5 at Walmart. Depends on what kind you get. But I got him the tropical blend, you know. So he's been on that, but you know, I know that he's not going to be eating as clean as we normally do, and neither am I. And his head's not in the right spot. Neither is mine. So, to go in next Monday and have an A1C done and stuff, just, you know, it's just not. Our doctor just got back too from a family emergency. So, I mean, bless her heart. And, you know, thank goodness I'm on, that my doctor upped my antidepressant, or else I probably would be just bawling constantly. You know, I had to go pick that up today, too.
Yeah.
And this is how great our doctor is, though. She is out of town on a family emergency. And the first was what day last week, honey? Was it Friday? No, it was Thursday.
Yeah.
She called from out of town to get the refill on my antidepressant because she doubled it. So then she had to call in and get, you know, that's pretty amazing. But yeah, we're okay. We're handling it. Like I said, you guys saw right there that funeral home calling and gotta handle stuff. Right, they haven't called yet. But they might have other things going on. They might have other people.
They might.
Dead and alive they have to attend to.
Yeah, they might.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what's going on. That is what's going on.
Well, this is the same funeral home that when Grandma Heidi passed away.
No, it's not.
Isn't it?
Mm-mm.
I thought it was.
Mm-mm. Nope. It was Buster's at Grandma Heidi.
Okay. Well, that one.
Where Butch worked, remember?
Yeah, that's right. I can't keep the two of them straight, but
Well, newcomers just changed their name. What did they used to be?
I don't know.
I can't remember what they used to be. Still family owned, but they changed the name. But anyway.
But yeah, I know when Grandma Heidi passed away, and I talked with Butch, and I was just so amazed at how good, how much better he made me feel, and telling me that he understands and that he would take care of Grandma personally and make sure she got special care.
They say that probably to a lot of people. I mean, Butch is a personal friend of ours, and he's retired now. But it sure is comforting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure is comforting. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no Grandma was at Buster's.
Okay.
I always remember that because that's like where my grandparents were, where Grandma was, and
that's one out on CY, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're talking about in Casper, guys.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's what's going on. Sorry we made it so long, but might not get another video for 2-3 days, 4, I don't know. So since this is a long one, you could watch it 5 minutes at a time and get through. I don't know. I've had 2 hours sleep. I can't sleep with a crap, guys. I gotta do something because I just can't. Sleep. I don't want to sleep all day away.
Yep.
We got business to tend to.
Yep.
But yeah, Brad's gonna take this week off from looking for work and just pray that everything. Oh, and I want to thank Nancy. Nancy made a donation, and I did see it. And I'm sorry I haven't said anything earlier. We just haven't been on and stuff, but we really do appreciate that so much. That really helps. Every little bit on PayPal really helps so much. And, I don't want anybody to think that we're begging or anything, but, this is a very trying time, and then, we still have looming overhead. They want to do more testing because they think that I have cervical cancer. But I'm waiting on that because we can't handle right now, financially, emotionally, anything. So, anyway, I don't get off here. And remember that I love you guys and I do cherish your friendship so very much. And thank you, everybody that has given condolences and stuff on Facebook. You guys have left such wonderful messages and stuff. And I think you're awesome. And say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.